So sitting yourself down, crossing your legs. So the class that I said to the guys earlier, just going to be about 15 minutes to 30 minutes long. It's going to be nice and relaxed, nice slow pace, not too much work, a bit more stretching and mobilization this morning. So starting off, if we can, just give me a few head rotations, working one side, and then coming to the other. Just taking it nice and slow, some deep breathing. Side to side. Working out any sort of tightness you might have picked up in your sleep. You might hear a few little crunching sounds. It's all good. Okay, bringing that head to a standstill, and I just want you to reach your arms up nice and tall. Really stretch out your body here, full body stretch. And good, and just breathing through every movement we do today. Nice deep breaths. So you can just reach a little bit further now, up towards the ceiling or the sky if you're down. And then just take one hand out towards the side, and I just want you to bend that elbow. So we keep our chest open as we lean over to the side. So I don't want you coming forward like this. I want you out nice and wide here. Good. Just holding it here. So you can take it a little bit deeper whilst you're down here. Just bend the elbow a little bit more. Again, try not to come forward, just keeping our chest open. Okay, sending yourself over to the other side now. Same again. Again, keeping that chest open, looking forward. And just seeing if you can take it a tiny bit further. Just bend that elbow a little bit more. Bring yourself a bit closer towards the ground. Lovely. Okay, bringing ourselves up. I want you to place your left hand on your right knee, or your right hand on your right knee, I'm not too right, and just take the other hand out behind you. And I just want you to twist and look towards the back of the room. Okay, so looking over that shoulder. Make sure you guys are doing it. Good. Yeah, so just looking at, so keeping nice and tall here, nice tall posture as we look towards the back of the room. And you're just pulling on that knee just to get a little bit more of a twist in there. Okay, you're still holding here. We'll just take a few more breaths here. So you can take that rotation a little bit further. And let's come back to the center. And then as we come back, we're going to swap over sides, okay? So swapping over sides, so the opposite knee on the opposite hand to the opposite knee. And just twisting towards the back of the room. Again, nice tall posture. And just holding it here. So you come back. Okay, so if you guys can again bring yourself onto your knees now. So hands and knees in a nice tabletop position. So hands are directly under our shoulders and knees are directly under our hips. And we're just going to take a few cat and cows here. So we're just going to arch our back, bring our belly button down towards the ground and look up towards the sky. So arching our back here. And then we're going to take our belly button up towards our spine, bring our tailbone in and bring our chin to our chest. We come into our cat And we're just going to move between those two movements. So looking up into the cat, cow, sorry, and then bring ourselves into that cat position. So just take this at your own pace, just whatever feels right. Just make sure you're breathing through the movements. I'm not too worried about when you're breathing, as long as you are. Okay, moving between the two movements. Just a few more times. Okay, and then you're going to sit yourself down onto your heels, if you can, or get as close as you can. I just want you to bring your hand up nice and far as we bring our chest towards our thighs or towards the ground. And you really reach in here in an extended child's pose. And then I just want you to bring your hands out towards the left-hand side. So just shuffle those hands out. So keep your arms stretched out as you move towards the left. And you should feel a stretch down that right-hand side of your body. And same again on the other side. So shuffle your hands over to the right. And you should feel that stretch down the left-hand side of your body. Okay, bring yourselves back to the middle. And I just want you to bring yourselves up into a downward dog shape. So here you want your hips to be the highest part of your body. And you just want to make sure your back is nice and straight here. We don't want to be too arched here. So if you are finding you're a little bit arched, just bend those knees a little bit. Just get those hips up a bit higher. I'm going to hold it here a few moments. Good. Good, so what I want you to do, I want you to center your right leg, and I want you to bring your left leg up behind you, and I want you to find the three-legged dog here. And you're going to hold it here for a few moments before bringing it in between your arms. So bring that left hand in between your arms, and you've got a bit of a low lunge position. Okay, so in a bit of a low lunge position now. If you don't get there straight away, just give yourself a little bit of a helping hand with your hands. And I just want you to stand up nice and tall. As we bring, just moving your hips forward, and you feel stretched down your right thigh into your hip. Looking forward, nice and tall here. If you want to balance on your leg, you can a little bit. And just breathe in. Good. Bring those hands back down, and I want you to just bring yourself back into that downwards dog. And this time you're going to bring your right leg up into your three-legged dog before bringing it in between your hands. So the right leg comes forward this time and into that low lunge position again. And again, just shifting your hips forward, feeling the stretch down your hips and down the front of your left thigh. Good, just holding it here. Lovely, all looking very nice. Good. Holding it here and breathing. Brilliant. So bring those left hands back down. Bring yourselves back up into that downward dog position. Holding it here. And you're just going to bring your left leg back up. This time you're going to bring it forward, but you're going to bring it forward to the outside of your left hand. Okay, and you're going to drop that knee down too behind you. If it doesn't get there straight away, just give it a little bit of help with your hands. And what I want you to try and do here, this might be enough for most of you, but if you can take it a little bit further, I just want to see if you can bring your elbows or your forearms down onto the ground, onto your mat. And just get a little bit more of a stretch here. And if you want to take it even further than that, just see if you can raise that knee, raise that right knee up behind you into our lizard pose here. Holding it here. Just a few more breaths here. Taking it nice and easy, whatever position you're in. Okay, I want you to drop that knee now, bring your hands back, and then just bring yourself back into the downward dog position. Before raising that right leg this time, and then bringing that right leg to the outside of that right hand. Again, you can start off by dropping that knee and releasing the toe. And then if you want to take it a bit further, you can either raise that left leg up, or you can just bring yourself down, your forearms down, or you can do both. So leg up and forearms down. We'll just take it as far as is comfortable with you. Or maybe just push that comfort just a tiny bit. And we're holding it here. Okay, bring yourselves up. We're just going to send the right leg back, but this time we're just going to keep ourselves into a high plank here. So in a high plank, suck your belly button in and squeeze your bum cheeks together, and you get a nice position. And what we're going to do, just one leg at a time, starting with our left, we're going to bring it to the outside of our arm, and then we're going to raise the hand up, bring it back down, and then we're going to do the same on the opposite side. Okay, so we're just alternating legs to the outside, and you can take this as slow or as quick as you like, depending on how you're feeling this morning, depending on how you want this workout to be or this morning session to be. If you want it to be a bit more of a workout, you can pick up the speed. If you want it to be nice and slow and relaxed, just take your time. Take it nice and easy for now. We'll just do a few more of these on each side. Again, just taking your time. If you're finding it a bit hard whilst we're up on our toes, you can always drop those knees down, depending on how you're feeling. Well, just last one here. And then just bring your legs back to the high plank, and then walk your hands in towards your feet and slowly bring yourself up. Stand. Okay, stay at the back of your mat, wherever it's comfortable. And we're just going to do a few little squats here. We're going to do with our hands to the side. We're going to squat down, and we're going to come up and raise those arms up as we do it. So squatting down and up. Again, you can take this at whatever pace you prefer. If you want to make it a bit more of a workout, you can speed it up. If you want a bit more of a stretch and relax, you can take it nice and slow. Really focus on getting every movement spot on. Good. Good, so we're powering through the heels here. Keeping our feet nice and flat on the ground. Okay, for the next squats, we're going to bring our hands out just to about chest level, and we're going to squat down and then bring one leg up at a time to twist through, okay? So alternating those legs. If you find the squats a little bit hard, you can just raise one leg at a time. It's a bit of a march. Get a bit of mobilization in those hips. Again, take it at your own pace. It's entirely up to you how fast you work, how hard you work this morning. Okay, guys, so if you want to make this one the last one, or last couple, good. Cool, so we should be at the back of our mat still. And what I want you to do, you want to walk yourselves back out now. So bring our hands down, walking ourselves out to the front of the mat. And we're in this high plank position. And from here, what I want you to do, you can either drop your knees and do this into some press up, or you can give me some full press ups here. So how you prefer. Let's do a few press ups, okay? So take it nice and slow, or you can speed it up if you want to make it a bit more of a workout, in whatever position you prefer. So you can be here with full press ups, or you can come down onto your knees and press up this way. Just getting our chest moving for the day. Just a few more. Good, so dropping those knees, bring yourself back into that child's pose. So bring your heels down, bring your bum down onto your heels, and just reaching forward, bring your head down towards the ground. Holding it here. Take a few breaths. Before slowly bring yourselves back up. And I just want you to bring yourself onto your back now. So on our backs, we're going to keep our feet planted on the floor. And we're going to have, just about a foot gap between our bum and our heels. And you're going to raise your shoulder blades off the ground. And you're just going to tap one heel at a time. So onto our heel taps now. So just one heel at a time. Keep your arms nice and straight. And we're just rotating our upper body from side to side, tapping those heels. Again, breathing through these movements. So a few more of these. So let's do 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Down there, just bring your head down towards the mat. And I just want you to straighten your legs out here, straighten your body out. Bring your hands to your sides and breathe. Okay, so one leg at a time, starting with our left leg. Just bring that leg towards your body, towards your chest. And I just want you to give a nice hug around the shin here. So really pull that leg in. You might find this out here, you just got to pull it here, or you might be able to get it all the way in, like me. Just see if you can keep your toes flexed whilst we're doing this, flex towards your shin. And just hold it here. And breathe. Okay, so now I just want you to swap over legs. So right leg comes in, holding that shin. Swapping over, good. Okay, and then back towards the left leg now. So the same again on the left side. And what I want you to do now is just constantly swap those legs. So one leg at a time, bringing it in, giving the shin a hug, and it's working like this. If you want to make it a little bit harder for yourself, just make sure you keep those legs raised even when they're straight out towards the back of the room. So one leg at a time, bringing them in, good. Again, take it at your own pace. Depending on how fast you want to work, how hard you want to make this workout. Take it bit by bit. Okay, again, let's go for another 10 seconds here. So that 10 seconds can be paced how you want. It's got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just relax both those legs down for me. And just have a nice breath here on the floor. Just looking up to the ceiling or the sky if you're outside. Taking a few deep breaths here. And just relaxing. Taking it nice and easy. Slowly getting ourselves into the day today. There's no need to rush. Take a few more moments here. Let's make the most of it. This might be the last chance you get to lay and look at the ceiling for the rest of the day. So enjoy this moment. Okay, and now let's just bring both of our legs in towards our chest. Give them a nice big hug. So legs are in, and then just rock side to side until you eventually rock all the way over to one side, and then slowly bring yourselves up to a nice seated position. Yeah, and thank you very much, guys. That's it for today. So yeah.